morning, Minecraft gamers, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Fun with FlapJack Hardcore Minecraft. I am back in the Nether, and sadly, I had quite a bit of video footage collected for building this double blaze spawner grinder farm, and the files were corrupted. So I lost the majority of what I had and was only able to retrieve one little video file. So here I am doing it over, coming back into the Nether to show you what's going on with this double blaze spawner. It's actually a really common find in most of the strongholds that I play in. You'll find a spawner set up here, usually has some stairs going up to it, and then let's see, 90 degrees to the right of that one or to the left of it at times, you'll find a second spawner, and I have it encapsulated or entombed in some dirt here. But what I am planning to do is work on this farm, clearing out all of the different blocks in all of the area. As you can see, I've another wither skeleton skull. Got quite a bit of debris in my inventory, but these guys make their way naturally pathfinding to this corner because of this style of farm. I'm pretty sure it was Nimbom that came up with this to begin with. Many people have been exploiting the information and using it efficiently or effectively for themselves for quite a while, and I thought, heck, I should try to build this double blaze spawner for myself. So what you do, I'll show you real quick, is you set up a floor that is, I believe, 6 blocks, maybe 7 blocks. Usually it's 6 blocks to clear the spawn area around a blaze spawner. So you set the, if you set your server on peaceful or your gameplay on peaceful, then you don't have to worry about any of this. But if you're playing in hard mode or survival mode in general, then you have to put 3 layers of dirt 9 by 9 around the spawner, with the spawner being in that center block on the center row. So basically it's like 4 stacks of dirt roughly, and then down from that you place a glass floor, and then you case it in with glass all the way around, which that's what I'm working on now. I did not have enough sand to do that, so I'm getting ready to head back to the overworld and get the rest of the glass that I need to put this wall in and this wall in, and then I should be good to go. So you build yourself a room to collect these guys, but you'll notice they just pathfind right directly towards this corner, and then they're hopping into the little collection chamber for killing them. And what I did is watched Nimbom back when he came out with this, and I thought, I'll probably never do that. I'll just keep doing it the old-fashioned way with the piston funnels. And then I upgraded to, on Bedrock, I upgraded to a sweeper with, a flying machine sweeper with collection funnel system at the end, and it worked very nicely. It drew in all of the blaze, and wham wham, had all the awesomeness. But this one, you have to have a trapdoor, a trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. So trapdoor, trapdoor on the side, and then I guess you have to have a little magma block there that will cause him to go this direction. I'm not sure. I just watched the most recent video doing a double blaze spawner like this because I needed to see what their design and approach would be, and it was Tango Tech from Hermitcraft, and he did a not a really so much as a tutorial as just a funny video of how he did his. But I did pause it some and look at how he had his design set up, and I copied the basic premise of his design, although I think he has a series of blocks here. The buttons are to prevent spawning inside of there, I believe, and then it's only 2 blocks tall, and then the rest is all blocks. I didn't catch how high up he went, but the little blaze that spawn from the spawner target these blocks, and they do this little wandering thing, and they see that this is an actual solid block in their view, so they see it and they come over here, and that's why they drop right down inside. I don't know why they do this little hop thing first when they go in, but as long as they go in, we don't really care. Then you do a 9 by 9 chamber that is 6 blocks below, as I said earlier. Basically, when these guys drift down, they land, and then their wandering mechanic will kick in. And I think it's 10 blocks all around them, and 7 blocks above, and 7 blocks below. They will target by these gas. So what I'm basically getting ready to do is finish up this glass chamber, and then I'll strip out all that dirt and let this one fire up so that you can see that when you come down, let's see, I make my way over here from this path, and I basically just jump down here and hop in. No big deal. I can climb in and out. But I keep this section less than 3 blocks tall. Since I'm in a stronghold, I don't want the wither skeletons to be generated in here. But anywhere in this room, because the spawner's over there and the spawner's over there, anywhere in this room, these guys will be spawning. And so what they do is they fill up this little 3 wide area. And this was what Tango came up with on his design, was he put in some, as you can see down in there's a minecart. Well, he used black concrete powder, which actually looked pretty nice, and some stair steps and whatnot. And so I just basically was using what I had here, which was a whole lot of nether brick blocks from stripping all this stuff down. But those blaze will wander over here and start to fill this area up. And then by having a 2 block tall chamber, you can see that's 1 full block. And then there's 1 more block up above where they drift down into this center, and then they move to either side. Oh, here came one just now. Here comes another one just now. And so those guys drift to either side, but having the ladder here takes up this space and pushes them over, which prevents the Java Edition entity cramming issue. And basically just run this like any other one. Use a sweeping edge 3 with a really sharp sword and hit them like 3 times. And it just kills them all. You get all the XP, and you get all of the blaze rods as well. You see them filtering down into there. Use a looting 3 on your sword, like I have looting 3 and sharp 5 and sweeping 3. And then, mending on it will last forever. So, having said all of those things, I'm going to go ahead, get back to the overworld, go get some sand, probably smelt up about 4 stacks of sand so I can have enough glass to come back and finish that box right there behind me. And then I'll show you how this thing works after I've AFK'd it for a little while. But basically, all you have to do if you want to do something like this is, if you're in Java mode, put 3 layers of dirt 9 by 9 around the spawner, with the spawner being at the center of the center layer of dirt. That makes sense? That makes sense. So then down 6 blocks down below it, have a 6 block air gap. So the 7th block is actually a floor, and make it out of glass, and then just surround the dirt and then all of the cube with glass. And sorry, here, wither skeleton, he's up there somewhere around that pigman maybe. Anyways, then you do that with both of these. Take a fire prevention potion with you, maybe take 2 or 3, and drink the potions as needed while you're filling the dirt blocks in, and then again while you're removing the dirt blocks as well. I use dirt because a shovel won't break the spawner by accident. Okay, I've got nearly 4 stacks of glass, just a couple shy. Apparently I had a stack of 60 glass in my inventory already and didn't even realize it. So cooked up 3 more stacks, and I'm headed back over here to get this thing finished, I hope. But whoa, don't splash the lava, Jack. Stay out of the lava, Flap. Oh, whoop, bam. Okay, this big dude right here is going to frustrate me. Couldn't have been a wither skeleton, could it? Had to be a jelly cube. Had to be Jello brand gelatin. Okay, where'd he go? Splatted down there. They're out of my way. That's all I care about. Whoops. Meant to come back up here. Yeah. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is just fill it in from the corners You could do it like this. I suppose that would save you some glass, but I'm going to go ahead and block it in like so. And then you actually will want glass surrounding the dirt as well, like so. Yeah, see, I'm activating that over there already. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Don't fall off, silly. And let's see. Yeah, this would be okay. I think I'll fill in, whoops, missed a few. I think I'll fill in around the dirt completely here. You have to also fill in on this side. So it takes a lot of glass to get this all done, and I didn't realize how much glass I was going to end up using. So make sure you have about, I think maybe 8 stacks of glass if you're going to do this project. Whoops, did I shatter that? I sure did. I thought I had my silk pick in my hand, but I didn't. Mostly because my silk pick is just nearly worn out. But I'll put it in my hand because it can take a few hits. I use the tool tips, and it looks like, yeah, I'm down. I have 220 of the endurance left. So basically it has about as much as like a stone pickaxe right now. But anyways, I'll fill this all in around here, and then I'll fill in from down below. And we should be good. We should be good. If I fall off, it's not a big deal. I was just saying, try not to fall off. I don't know if you wear enchanted gear while you play the game, or if you're wearing elytra while you play the game. So, yeah, just be cautious. If you're in hard mode, of course, you'll respawn. If you're in hardcore mode and you fall off and splat, your game's probably over. Depending. Whoa, I'm being shot. I'm being blasted. Where did it blow up? It blew up over there. All right, let's see where that silly little... There he is, way over there. Way over there, and he launched a fireball at me. That wasn't very nice, was it? I'm going to go back up here, finish popping this glass in, and then get on to the next part of how to put this thing together. But now that I'm inside, that Jigglypuff over there isn't going to hurt me at all. Yeah, I can do that. So let's run this row. Actually, yeah, that's the floor. Okay, I got a little bit lost for a second there. No big deal, no big deal. I'll fill this all in. I'm doing my own test on this design. I'm not sure if I should run the run this along this edge like Tango did. I might end up doing that and then run it along that edge as well, which might speed up their wandering mechanic, but it seemed like it was running pretty fast to me, like they were not having any issues getting, and I don't know if I need to do all the extra block work, but if I do, of course I will, and I'll just use netherrack because it's absolutely cheap, and I'm not really building this to be fancy right now. I'm building it just to see if it's efficient, how I can put this farm together. Let's see, almost there. I might run out of glass. I don't know, 45? I might have enough. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have enough, but it'll be close. I think it'll be close. Alrighty, we about have this filled in, which is going to be awesome because, yeah, let's go this way. I really want to see this running with both spawners, and then I could always improve the performance of this thing by changing just a few simple aspects. Like I said, adding more of the blocks might make it run better. I really don't know that for sure. But look at these guys. They'll drop down in and they should just kick right up with their wandering mechanic pretty quickly and make their way over to here and drop inside of here like their buddies. See, here he came. He's like, huh, what are they doing over here? He's like, huh, maybe I should go over there. Maybe there's candy. And then, of course, you've got this little guy, and he says, huh, I guess I'll go over here. Hey, Bob. Hey, Steve. What's going on? And then they just bounce around down inside of there for quite a little while. And both these guys now are connected to blocks and making their way over here, which is incredible. So let's see. Just break that because, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's drink the potion. And that keeps you safe for the most part. Okay, this was goofy. I needed to go up one more to get over here. And the reason you drink the potion is, just so when these guys are generated by that spawner, you're not going to suffer the fire damage. Although, if they pop up right in front of you and decide to hit you, yeah, you're still going to deal with that. Right, okay. And let's see. Go ahead and kill them because we can. Get them out of the way. But I did open the trapdoor, so I actually could just make my way back like so. Clear these blocks out. More are going to spawn pretty quickly because of clearing out all these blocks. But yeah, if we get it knocked out of here pretty fast, then it's not that big of a deal. See, look, there's all that dirt though. And then these guys are aggroed on me, which might complicate things a little bit to start with, but now they're down. Oh, look, immediately they took off to go to the other block. So I'm not going to build the big block thing over here because I think just basically one big slug of blocks between the two farms, between the two spawners, is working out pretty nice. All right, in we go. That one's running just fine. In we go with our blaze rods. So this should start filling back up the way that it's supposed to. If you hit your F3G, you can see, not F3G, F3B, you can see the hitbox on these guys. They're kind of floating just slightly above. The hitbox is actually extended past their feet. So you could have half slabs here or something and just barely be seeing the bottom of their feet. Like if I hit right there, I'm actually hitting that guy. Yeah, definitely impressed with this farm. My only issue is going to be that my only real concern with this farm is going to be that this is clogged. And so I've got to go back out here and I've got to get that resolved real quick. And then hopefully it won't happen again. I don't think there's going to be any real way to prevent it. At least in my mind, I can't imagine any real way. Oh, it's not clogged at all. They're just, they all filtered down inside and I killed them all already. Yeah, I'm definitely just going to AFK this for a bit and wait and see how things turn out. Okay, let's see how we did here. Right now, logging back on and looking at everything and listening. The noise in this farm is insane. I'm going to, of course, put the Silk Touch pick in there, take off my mended gear, give this a 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I am sucking in all sorts of XP here, healing up my pickaxe, not taking on levels simply because look how fast that thing was able to fix my pickaxe. Switch over to something that doesn't have mending on it, and basically, yeah, repaired. Repaired. Okay, so that pick was almost broken, and I repaired it just absolutely completely. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And look at all that XP. Just funneling XP into my inventory. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, I'll tell you. Some of that filled up, some of this down below. Overall, I would call this a huge success. Let's see. This is 100% impressed with this farm. This is a really great design. Yep, I head back to base, drop off these blaze rods, and get myself set up. Whoosh. Get myself set up with some fire resistant potions, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.